Uh, don't know if anybody else experiences this, but I just realized getting really high gives me Tourette's. I twitch, I say phrases over and over again, and I move my body when I say the phrases. Okay, see, there you go. What the fuck is that? Is this normal? Do I have Tourette's buried deep down within me? No. I can't believe I'm recording this. Ooh. Ooh. This is gonna be great to watch later on. It's only been a minute, 10 seconds. Oh my god, bro. I'm kicking my legs. Whoa. Yeah, this feels like another version of that. I'm like kicking my legs and doing this. Another version of Tourette's or something. That's so weird. If this is common, then I won't feel bad about it. I won't feel bad about it if this is common. But I don't know if it is common. I never hear people talk about this when they're high. They're just like, "Who, I lit a rat on fire is what I did. Now I'm literally having behaviors and muscle twitches that I cannot control, and I won't open my eyes for some reason. Maybe my first instinct was maybe you'll be scared of what you see, but I realized that's a very stupid thing to say. Back to reality, Ryan. I just got myself out of a weird cycle by doing that. Back to reality, Ryan, and watch me do that over and over again. Ooh. 3 minutes. Holy shit. That's a whole universe in there, man. I'm starting to sober up a little bit just by keeping my eyes open. Blue steel. God, I need to wear my retainers, man. I keep being lazy, not putting them in, and then my teeth look like that, which I don't want. That's what they used to look like. That I don't want that. I wanted to say 4 minutes, and then I realized it'd be weird that I'm keeping track and holy shit, that I'm keeping track of the time like that, and I have to say it every like minute increment that happens. Because it's not 5 yet, it's 4:38, 9, 40, 41. Isn't that smart? Isn't that smart? What the hell? Take this seriously, dude. Life is serious. Everything is serious. You can't ever joke about anything ever. Especially if it's not offensive. If it is offensive. Because life is serious, dude. Life, life, life is serious. What the fuck, Donald Trump? And it's a really bad one. Life, life, fuck, life. It's gone. This angle is crazy on this on my forehead. I was thinking that while I was like laughing about whatever the hell I was talking about 1 minute ago. 6 minutes in. I'm recording this shit right now. What am I laughing like? Back to reality, Ryan. Everything is serious. Everything is serious. Everything is serious. There's video game music in the background if you can't hear it. Future me and people I'll show this to. Woo! How's your day? Good. How's your day? Pretty good. I'm pretty stoned. Really, that's interesting. How stoned do you think you are? Reginald, that's a very good question. If I had to figure how stoned I am, I figure that I would put the figure to be approximately in the figure of milligrams. The measurement, the figurative measurement, the literal measurement of milligrams. The figure I would have to choose, figuratively, is 350 milligrams. Torch hemp. It's legal. 8 minutes, 13 seconds. You want to do this on a Friday, kids? Look at my life. It's pretty great. I gotta send this to some kind of something. Sponsor. Torch Hemp, are you listening? I am serious. Life is serious. And I hate how fucking short my fingers are. Especially this one. These two. It's just that these are not 29-year-old hands, you know what I'm saying? These are 12-year-old hands. That's one of my biggest insecurities. I look at big hands and I'm just like, you don't know how good you have it. And then I drop. There's so many things I can't hold. You have to understand. Like, there's an extra girthy barbell for lifting. I can't remember what it's called. Well, it's for your grip strength, right? Normal handed fellas, they can grab it like this. I grab the bar like this because my fingers, they're babies. 10 minutes 24 5 seconds. These are baby fingers. For babies. Okay, babe. Crystalia? Ugh, get out of here. We don't like that guy. No, no, no. He was funny, like his first special, and then it got weird. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Am I right, folks? Am I right? Am I right, folks? Am I right, folks? Folks. I said, wow. Am I right, folks? Folks. 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 Am I right, folks? I said, wow. This is one of the... It was the worst Donald Trump impression I had ever heard. And I turned into an Italian man and I said, wow. That's the worst Trump impression I've ever heard. God damn it, dude. 11 minutes, 48 seconds of this bullshit. I apologize for the fan noise in the background. It's really unbecoming. Can you believe how inconsiderate I am of you, listeners, of my fan noises? Listeners, this shit's gonna go viral, bro. What other get-rich-quick scheme are you hoping for, Ryan? I don't know. When I was like 13, 14, I almost got convinced into buying energy drinks for, $200, and then I'd sell those energy drinks to people, and I'd make $400 profit. That's the idea, folks. The idea is a really bad idea. Because you don't sell the vitamin energy drinks. You don't sell them. You're a child. A big, fat, smelly, stinky, bald child. With child hands. Okay? Dude. You're pissing me off. There's something in my eye. You're pissing me off. Dude. 13 minutes, 42 seconds. On the dot, 3 seconds ago. Ooh, woo! Ric Flair woo, brother. That's gonna get a Ric Flair woo from me, brother. There is something in my eye, though. I was not kidding about that, because life is serious. Say it with me, folks. And folks, if you aren't serious, you won't become a really bad at having money millionaire. Really bad. I said, wow. Wow. I said, wow. What a terrible... He's so bad with money. This guy is so bad. This guy, folks, this guy, he's so bad, folks. With money, folks, You give him $100, folks. Gone in 1 second, I tell you. This guy, so bad with greenbacks. Can't call him that anymore, folks. That's a little joke. I'm Jack Nicholson Trump, folks. Don't do that. You're gonna put your tongue through that dirty little beehole, dude. I am sick and tired of you. Why don't you put your tongue in little dirty little beeholes? You don't do that. I've only ever done it once. Yeah. That's too many. Folks, is it gay if you put your tongue in a woman's asshole? It is. It's an asshole. I said, wow, this asshole tastes like nothing. This actually isn't so bad to do. This asshole. 16 minutes, 22 seconds, baby. Torch, 350 milligrams. Are you tripping? Torch, I'm telling you. I have a booger in my nose. I just thought you should know. What? I don't know if there's a booger in there, actually. Sometimes I just do that out of habit. Because I can usually get something out of there. I'll be like, nothing. Between the Beard and Me. Wonderful band. You ever just pick your nose like that? Like, you're like, there's gotta be. And there's not. What? If I'm gonna potentially look like a fool next to my girlfriend, picking my nose, there better be something in there. Right? At least she's not like, ew, are you picking your nose? And you're like, I'm doing it for no reason. I'm actually not trying to get anything out of there. It's the craziest thing. No. What are you, a bitch? You say, yeah, I'm picking my fucking nose at 18 minutes and 10 seconds. And there better be something in there because I'm hungry. You'll cook for me. Ever. I don't cook for her either. So what the fuck? Life is serious. You like my gray hairs? This could be you at 29. This. Do you see this hair? You don't want this. What is this hair? It looks better from far away, let's be honest. But Ryan's back. All right. This forehead angle, guys, folks, his forehead. I saw his forehead. I said, wow, what a terribly large forehead. And he did the forehead angle. I said, this is the biggest forehead on foreheadangle.com I've ever seen, folks. The worst. And then Biden. What do you mean the worst? The worst thing that ever happened to me was when I was at the public pool. And the little black kids would pat their hair down on my legs. We elected that guy. And we elected, folks, at 2024 we did. Holy fuck, I am God. I said we elected Trump in 2024 at 2024. Shane Gillis who? You think he ever riffed at a time on purpose? Higher self, brother. I would never. I love Shane Gillis, bro. I love him. Man, the Cusker. Tommy's pretty funny. Lemaire, he could use some work, that guy. He's... Lemaire, terrible opinions, buddy. Lemaire Lee, just the worst. You don't even, from what I gather, you haven't even lived a life worthy of opinions. Like they're gonna fucking see this? What the fuck? That's so delusional. Whoa, you're so delusional. Wow. At 22 minutes and 14 seconds. So delusional. You bastard. Do you see your fucking cheeks in this fucking thing, dude? And you sound really nasally. And that's just... that's unacceptable. I really don't like when you sound nasally. And he does like weird mouth noises. That doesn't make any sense at any times. Heath Ledger Joker. And when I look at this camera with my eyes squinted like this, I literally just look like Kim Jong-il, dude. This what? Like my beard, I can tell it's there, but I don't really see it. And then this is turning into a flat top somehow. And I am having visual hallucinations. At 23 minutes and 14 seconds, I just stopped a visual hallucination by myself. I am God. We're all gods. Jesus, the big man, some would say, he said we're all gods in the Bible. Nobody talks about that, especially when I'm having a visual hallucination again. And now I'm not. And my auditory reception goes strange as my face gets warm at 24 minutes and tingly. Huh. 'Cause life is serious. That whole last 24 minutes does not count, folks. It doesn't count. It gets better or worse depending. Maybe you're a pessimist, and maybe you're just a realist. Because, folks, I'm having visual hallucinations. And my Trump is improving about 2% better. Some may say 3. You look at that percent, you squint your eyes at that percent that says 88. Folks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Baby fingers 1, 0, 25 minutes. Don't do that. You homosexual. Don't do it. Jesus Christ. Nothing in there. And you said I shouldn't pick my nose. There's nothing in there. Silly women. God, I love ya. I fucking hate you too, I gotta be honest. A lot of you are terrible. You don't know how to take accountability. You know who does? Men. We do a lot of things wrong too, folks. Like say things that I cannot repeat, but it relates to touching women inappropriately, folks. That's not okay. As much as they get on your nerves, you don't grab them by the dick. Folks, that's just locker room talk from me and the fellas. Me and my 8-year-old son. I'm teaching him right. What can I say, folks? Because life is serious. Okay, isn't that enough? Isn't that? That's a lot. Huh? Your stupid fucking hair? A lot. 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 Chocolate. Dude. I love chocolate. I had to say it sometime. I had to come clean. I love it. Chocolate chips. Chocolate bars. Chocolate women. I think any skin tone darker than this, honestly. Hey, now, let me see ya. So I am dating one, and you would want to be ya. As in me. Cause ya, in this scenario, is my name, you see, at 28 goddamn minutes. Woo! It's fun. It's insane. You look like a fucking R-word tard. But it's fun. R-word tard. That's a new one. That's funny. Come on, guys. Can we drop the act? That's funny. Immature. Oh yeah, wholeheartedly immature. To call your buddy a retard, a gay. I called my old coworker, I won't say his name, Luke. I called him a double gay retard at work. And you know what happened? He got really gay and retarded about it. He was very sad. Very sad when I called him a double gay retard. Luke, come on, buddy. It was a little joke, but it's because you weren't taking my relationship advice, and I was angry because it was like the 5th time you had asked. I was gonna tell you the same shit, brother, at 29 minutes, 30 seconds. And no, it was more like 22, 3. No, it wasn't. It was like 21, 22. I just missed the correct timing. Yeah, 2022. Something. Hey, you guys ever look at your acne scars and pockmarks in the mirror and you say, holy fuck, I destroyed my skin? And that's when I switched to Neutrogena. This lamp, that's her name. And she identifies as black. Stayed alive, because she won't whoop my ass, whip my ass. Neutrogena. Whoa, say can you I see by the dawn's early light. There's bombs bursting in air! God, God, God! And once so proudly we hail to the chief. Hail to the chief. Hail to the chief. Hail to the chief. The devil, I guess. Or because rock music at 32 minutes. Any minute, I said, wow, rock music can be played at any minute. Out of the 60, as far as I'm concerned, rock music. Better than all other musics. Because it's a genre blender. Led Zeppelin, blues and rock. Pink Floyd, psychedelic, rock. Foo Fighters, grunge alternative, I guess. Give me another one. Oh, too bad I got it already. Incubus, hip-hop, reggae, rock and roll, metal, new metal. Pop. Very not good now, but they were good folks. That looks insane. They were, at a time, very, very good folks. I have to tell you this. Morning View, one of the top 50 albums of all time. Morning View. Simply because they have Wish You Were Here on it. And that end song, Floating on a River. I think it's on Morning View. Either way, I've listened to that song on purpose at least 33 times. 33.45 times. That's how we're interpreting the clock now, folks. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, whoa. Didn't know I could sing, did you? Oh. That's why I have a great woman. Not my immensely large sense of humor. It is for that exact large sense of humor. I have a great woman. She fucking pisses me off sometimes, folks, but she's really, hey, well, we'll be shallow to start. Why not? She's beautiful. When I love you, baby, you are smoking. And I do the hard eyes and the tongue rolls out. Wouldn't that be cute? If I lost control of my eyes and tongues and they got tongues, plural. I have one tongue. Sometimes I have two in me, if you know what I'm saying, at 35 minutes, folks. 17, goddamn. Motherfucking, cotton picking seconds, that's racist. Yeah, that's racist as hell. You tell him, Neutrogena, that's fucked up, dude. Cotton picking seconds. That's... I'm not gonna do the Trump impression because this is serious. I say fucked up shit. I don't ever mean it. I love and respect many black people. Okay? Even if they fucking hate my guts. Some of them. Not all of them. That's an exaggeration of the truth. At 36 minutes and 33 seconds, folks, but some of them do, in fact. Fucking hate my guts, dude. I don't know. It's probably because I'm just a stupid ass white boy. White boy. Woo woo. Being white's cool. Sorry to say how cool it is, brothers. I mean, look here, even Neutrogena's fucking white. It's hip to be square. Huey Lewis in the news, I think. Huey Lewis and the boobs, I think. Strip joint that only plays Huey Lewis in the news. Huey, baby, get back to me on this. $1 million idea. You ever just stare yourself in the mirror and you're like, definitely came from a monkey. Stoned Ape Theory at 38 minutes. I have never looked into it. I fooled you. You thought I was gonna school you on this shit. Nope. Ugh, gross, right? Teeth whitening, teeth straightening. Need to do it, folks. I looked at my teeth and I said, wow, those are some really bad coffee stained teeth. Folks. Yellow as this wall, you think, Neutrogena? God damn, girl, you are curvy as fuck. I like her little weave on there, shit, too. God damn, that girl looking finer than an entire diner. That is not a good one. Not my best work at 39 seconds. Minutes, boy. God damn it. My phone is absolutely going to run out of space during this. 100%, baby. Because, hey, you know what I did? I had an edible from Torch Products. Torch Hemp Products. Torch Hemp Products. Torch Hemp Products. Ooh, folks, it's improving. 5% better. Like I'm an anime Donald Trump. 5% better. I am improving, folks. I said, wow, I've never improved 5, even 10% in my entire life. I'm doing it every minute, folks. At 40 minutes. You thought comedy specials for an hour are funny? Wait till you see my new hour, baby. Raw. Eddie. Eddie. Eddie Vedder? Eddie Murphy. Raw. South Park. Bigger, longer, uncut. Out of those 3 words, only one is true. I'll let you figure it out. Involuntarily circumcised, baby. It's a cruel thing we do to these children because of the... I'll let you figure out what that means. Yarmulke wearers. You thought I was going to say tiny hats. That's rude. Oh, because, folks, Donald Trump, DJJ, new initials and name. Donald Shit's Trump. Do declare all-out warfare. If you dare, say where. I'll say when. I'll bet my chickens and my hens. I'll bet everything on the farm, even my 99 hoes. I got one more to get 100, but nobody even knows. Donald Dronenson freestyles off the fucking dome, and not freestyle like you whack-ass rappers with pre-prepared lines that you've practiced and you insert here and there. This is pure THC. From Donald Trump. DJJ, are you with me? With me. DJJ, are you with me? We're working this thing out as it goes because at 42 minutes I've only been doing this for 3 minutes of my entire life this far. What a fucking way to say that, huh? Huh? And no commercials. What do you think of that, Hulu? Netflix. Who's goo? And Netflix. And your ads? You have enough of my fucking money. If you didn't squander it on terrible projects that push feminist ideals, which aren't all bad at 43 minutes, but maybe 44 minutes they get really bad. A 44-minute ad of only feminist ideals? Yikes, dude, you can explain everything in about 60 seconds. We don't like men usually. Some of us, they like them and we accept it, but, can you believe her? Having a husband being tied down to the fucking patriarchy. Buzzword number 2, husband, patriarchy. Muffins, they body positivity, folks. Muffin top, you eat muffins, you eat I don't judge. Folks, a really great joke there by the late great like I died. Late great Ryan Hayes. Oh shit! Maybe part of me will die after this experience ends. 44 minutes of this? You weren't ready for this? I think I said that like 28 minutes? We'll have to review the film! Sir, we don't have the time codes yet, but I swear to God, once it comes out, we will update you on the time codes, sir. Johnny, I love you like Johnny Jump. Johnny. That's how much I love you. Like, I would make sweet, sweet, sweet nothings to you. I would make sweet nothings to you. That's right, you get nothing from Donald Trump. Nothing and like it! Right? At 45 minutes, I would say with commercials. That is a Comedy Central hour. But I'm not Comedy Central. I'm Ryan fucking Hayes, and this is my audition. You thought... No, you're wrong. The audition starts now. The whole everything before that, not the audition. Warm-ups, baby. Warm-ups. You get that Adam's apple loose in the touche. Don't do that. Don't even attempt to say what I think you're gonna say. Fucking Adam's apple? No! I wasn't thinking that at all! You monster! This fucking guy. Teeth! You have retainers. You just refuse to use them. I'm sorry. And what's with all the spiders? I have for teeth. Oh, God. What is wrong with this guy, you guys? I'm not this guy. This one over here with the fucking baby hands. And multiple insecurities, really. I have a patch of facial hair here. Will not grow in full like the rest. You see this? It is very silly because I can mask it. That is my makeup and I'm proud of it, folks. If I wore actual makeup, I'd look like I'd want to be called Xanax or some bullshit name starting with an X. That's accurate. That's a good joke at 47 minutes. 2 minutes longer than a Comedy Central hour. What do you have on that? Dan Soder, one of my favorite comedians as well. And I'll say it, Jeffrey Osmus. And I'll say it correctly, you little cunt. I love you. 47 minutes storage low. Holy shit. We'll be right back, hopefully. I'll probably delete some videos, try to do this shit again. I am having fun.